I'm Mark Burns.
And I'm Matthew Gibden. We're the co-leaders of the MTSU Signature Faculty-Led Program to Israel, and we invite you to learn more about our study abroad program by watching this video.
We start our exploration of Israel in the ancient Roman city of Caesarea. This site was an important port for the Romans and the Crusaders, and it helps us lay the groundwork to understanding Israel's complex history. From there, we head east through the plains of Armageddon to Tiberias on the Sea of Galilee. Tiberias is our base of operations for 3 days as we visit historical, religious, and archaeological sites that help us understand the important role that geography plays in the politics of being Israel. From there, we drive south through the Jordan River Valley and visit the Dead Sea, Masada, and Qumran, where the Dead Sea Scrolls were discovered. After exploring the Judean wilderness, we drive up to Jerusalem, our home for the last week of the program. While in Jerusalem, we'll visit important Israeli political sites like the Knesset, their parliament, and the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. We also visit Israel's Holocaust Museum, Yad Vashem, and several key religious sites, including the Western Wall, the Dome of the Rock, and the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. We will take a day trip to Tel Aviv, where we'll learn about the birth of the modern state of Israel and see one of the most cosmopolitan cities in the Middle East. Throughout the program, we provide you with maps and guides about the best ways to spend your free time in the evenings and get the most of your experience in Israel. To see our full itinerary, visit our website at mtsu.edu/Israel.
The course that you take as part of the Israel Study Abroad program is an Upper Division Political Science course, The Politics of Being Israel. And this Upper Division course can satisfy our degree requirements for political science and international relations majors and minors, as well as religious studies majors and minors. You can also get credit if you're a global studies student, and if you're in the Jewish and Holocaust studies minor or the Middle East studies minor. You also might have room for an elective, so make sure you talk to your academic advisor and the Study Abroad office to see how this program can work for you.
I have a major in accounting and a minor in religious studies and business administration. So what interested me into Israel is my religious studies minor because the 3 major religions are here, but it's a fascinating area and I recommend it to anyone.
Okay, well I really like Bet Shean. I love the tell part of it. The hill, that fascinates me, that the fact that you can, that it's a man-made hill that you can have civilizations buried under there for however many years. Every time it's reconquered, the hill builds higher and higher and higher. And then you have steps that burn our calves. And it just a walk where all these people walking, just to see this old Roman town and walking along the main roads is just an amazing experience.
And we got to see these really old synagogues. That was awesome. But on our way through these narrow little streets, it was so beautiful, and we ended up seeing a bar mitzvah procession, and everyone was singing, and they were like holding a little tent over the boy, and everyone was dressed up, and the guy singing like turned to all of us and was like, everybody, and like made us clap with them and sing with them. We didn't know any of the words, but it was just so fun, and I feel like we got just a great taste of what that community and that city is about.
So far in Israel, one of my favorite trips was to the Knesset. For me personally, I'm an international relations major, and I have worked on 7 or 8 different campaigns, so it's very interesting to see how their government is structured and how they get to the position of where they are in elections is so different in this country. So that was probably one of my favorite things, just to see how this country operates and works.
It's awesome. Always wanted to be here. We're here. It's incredible. Beautiful view. Tons of history. You can't beat it.
The MTSU in Israel Signature Faculty-Led Study Abroad program is one of the longest running programs at MTSU. And one of the best things about it is that we handle all of the logistics for you. From the time that we leave the airport in Nashville until we get back home, the hardest decision you have to make on any day is what do you want for lunch. And you generally have 2 options, either chicken or falafel.
So, what does it cost for you to come with us to Israel? Our program fee includes everything except the cost of your daily lunch here in Israel. So your round-trip airfare between Nashville and Tel Aviv, your accommodations, your ground transportation, entry fees to the sites we visit, all are included. So you need a small amount of cash to pay for your lunches and for any souvenirs you might want to buy. But other than that, our program fee is all inclusive.
To learn more about our program and apply, go online to www.mtsu.edu/Israel.